How's it going?
Okay, good morning everyone. We're here at the Governor's Mansion. I've got Mike and Jim, Jaylon and Justin here. We're going to be inspecting the hives today, doing a little maintenance on the hives. We're going to see if they're working these supers. It looks like they're up in this one. We're going to see if we're queen right. And yeah, they're up here working a little bit. Let's open the side door, Jim.
I don't see any honey on this side. They're in there.
You got any honey on that side?
Can you show them in there? I don't see any honey.
Now let's see what we got back here. Yeah, I'm not seeing any honey yet. But they are up in there working, so. Sorry about the train.
This thing don't seem like it's together.
Do what?
You know, it doesn't seem like it seems like it's awful.
No, they're lined up.
Are they lined up?
Yeah, if you look straight from the top.
That's my hives, dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta. So.
We'll put the ones back in.
Yeah, go ahead and put that back in. I'm gonna take this super off of here. We'll get down here into the box and see if we're clean right.
Yeah, they're a little active.
The smoker's over there, Jim, if you want to get it.
Haven't seen no signs of hive beetles or anything.
Got that purpleized down.
They do.
They're pretty calm. If we find the queens today, we're planning on marking them. We don't have a blue marker, but we're going to mark them with a yellow one. We put queens in here a little over a month ago. Holy cow. Yeah, they're putting nectar in this box.
That's a lot of honey right there.
Yeah, that was a fairly new frame.
Yeah, or a fairly new one.
Yeah. They got that side drawn out, but haven't worked on this one yet. Jason's our cameraman today. I usually have to video myself, but there's some brood. Yeah, so
we got brood right here.
Yeah,
We got a good ring around here.
Yeah.
Too.
Yep, and a good pattern.
Mm-hmm.
So we're queen right. I really don't need to see anything more, but I'd like to find those queens and mark them, but we don't have to.
At least we know that they're in there doing
Right.
something, you know. Yep, more brood. More brood.
Yep.
Oh yeah, they're in there working. She's in there working.
Nice brood pattern. Looks like the next frame's the same. They've got a lot of honey in this top box. I'm gonna pull one more frame here and then we'll go down into the bottom box. They got this packed with brood and honey, so I'd say she's probably down in the bottom box. Is she in here? Yeah, beautiful frames. Okay. We got Jaylon working on the roofs, getting them spruced up. They need a new paint job. Well, actually, it's a stain sealer, I think. Boy, they got a lot of propolis in here.
Well, they know how to propolis it up now.
Oh my goodness, that's heavy. Now, let's see. We got some queen cups down there. They're old ones. They ain't doing anything with it. Okay. We got a few drone larvae. I'm not seeing any. Now, hold on a second. No, that's wax. I'm not seeing any mites, so we're in good shape there. Yeah.
Open up there.
So there's some open cells there. I don't see any eggs or anything in that one.
It's brood.
Look at that pollen.
Yeah.
They got a nice frame of pollen there.
It's brooding on the next one.
Is there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
You got that one?
yeah, it's on here.
Oh yeah. See if we spot the queen real quick. She's probably on over a little further where there's open cells here. There's young larvae. I don't know, can you see that in those cells? I don't know if there's eggs or not. Yeah, I see a few eggs in there. I see a few eggs. Yeah, the drones seem like they're awful big this year, and there's a lot of them. But that's good. Good healthy drones make good healthy bees. So yeah, she might be on this frame.
She just started on that one, didn't she?
Yeah.
Let's see her. I'm not seeing her.
It's got milk brood in it, which is young larvae, just a day or two old. I see some eggs. She's been here recently, in the last 3 days anyway.
Okay.
Come on.
You got kind of the same.
Come on, Mama, we're looking. Oh, there's another nice brood pattern.
Yeah, that's a lie. Look, she's definitely on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can hide from me.
Yeah.
She's probably, if she's anything, she's probably out
in one of those holes going through. Yeah. Yeah, they hide there a lot. I've been having trouble finding my queens. We've been doing some queen rearing and stuff, and the queens we got this year are real dark, and they're hard to find. They don't really have any light on them. They're dark colored bees. I never did see these queens because we put them in cages in here, and we let the bees release them. Yeah. It won't be the end of the world if we don't find her.
You must be getting close. They started with. Nope.
Yeah, well, there's plenty of bees in here to take care of that.
Yeah.
I normally don't worry about them too much unless the colony is weak. As long as the colony is strong.
Yeah, it's a really strong colony.
It's a great colony.
Really been doing a lot of laying.
I wish they'd move up in that honey super though.
They're probably making their way.
Yeah. Be nice to get.
Looks like they're busy trying to make sure we get some.
Be nice to get some.
Function be around here somewhere. Piled up.
Yeah, we're gonna look at this last frame, and if she's not on it, we're gonna close it up and call it good. We'll find her one of these days and mark her. It's nice to have them marked to know if they swarm on you or supersede or whatever. I didn't mark my queens the first several years until I was scared of it. Then I got a marking cage and start marking them, and that was great. But this year I have had some issues trying to get them into the cage so I could mark them. I started marking them by hand, just holding them in my hand and marking them, and that works pretty good. So, come a long way. Yeah, I'm not seeing her.
Yeah.
We'll just put it back together and call it good.
This last frame right here.
Come on, girls, get out of the way. So did you participate in any of the festivities at the KC yard? I guess they were celebrating.
Oh, the 17 year?
Yeah.
Yes.
I've got to get up there one of these days to see that.
Yeah, I'd like to.
You definitely gotta come by.
Looks like a pretty nice setup up there. Got the garden there close by and everything else, huh? Okay, now let's close this up. I seen the post on Facebook this morning.
And there's so many bees on the bottom, right over there. She could even be over there.
Oh yeah, I don't want that yet. I'm getting ahead of myself. Jim, smoke that a little bit. Smoke that over there. And then smoke the bottom here a little bit. Okay.
I think come over this way just a tad. In front over here. Okay. We gotta put the queen exploder on.
Oh yeah. You gotta keep me in line. I get distracted.
I've done the same thing. Put some of my hives back together and look down. There's a queen exploder laying there.
I'd be like, ah.
Yeah. Go right back into it.
Pollen on it, so.
What are we doing over here on this side? Exploders stick out pretty far.
Yeah, it's bigger.
Is it?
Yeah. Okay.
You do have a lot of pollen, that's good.
Okay, well, we're done with that one. How's it coming over there, Jaylon? Good.
We got little places on the side over here.
MO Hives JC holding it down, knocking it out.
Okay, we're gonna open this one up.
We're looking the windows.
Real quick, I'll take the smoker for a second.
You might need it.
Let me walk it over. You guys,
Okay.
I don't smoke it for you. Is this going? You have a lighter on you?
It's going.
Okay, as long as it's going.
I'm not seeing any honey out here. I usually don't use a whole lot of smoke. I just have it just in case we need it.
Yeah, I was trying to keep it going.
Yeah.
It's going out on me.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything in these frames yet.
They probably haven't got up here.
Yeah. This one's got a regular wooden frame in it because we're short one of the flow frames. And I pulled one up from the bottom when we put this on.
Let me look in this one. He checked that one. It wasn't really in there.
They've got
you
some.
looked at that
Yeah,
one?
there's nothing in them.
Yeah, sometimes I'm wondering if we need to
Well,
spray some sugar water up into them to kind of entice them to rise up to the top.
so we put this frame in. It had a little bit of, it was a wet
They're
frame.
putting honey in it, man.
They're putting honey in this frame.
Yeah.
So it looks like they're working a little bit on those frames on either side. So they might be putting some honey in it. But they haven't started capping this. They're getting ready to.
That's what I do too. Thank you, kid.
There's some more sanding over there. The other roof already. What?
While we're done,
Just start sanding the other roof, and then we can paint them all at the end.
It's got a little bit of weight. That frame that was in there got some on it, so maybe we'll have a little bit of honey out of this year. We got a whole pint out of it last year. I don't remember which one we got it out of.
I don't need it.
Yeah, I just.
Oh, they will. This couple have beetles in there.
Okay, so this first frame is broken. I've got to go to the second frame. Come on, girl, move out of my way. I've got to get these things emptied out so we can replace it on this day.
Oh, these girls really purplize this thing. A lot.
That one's broken. Oh no.
Honey.
Honey in there.
Yep. This was a foundation when we put it in there earlier. So they've drawn that out and put some honey in it, or nectar in it. Take one more quick look. I don't think she's going to be on that frame, but you just never know. We found them on there before.
Drones on there.
This has got a little brood on it. It's got brood of all stages. It's from eggs all the way up to cat brood. So I'm going to take a look at that, Jaylon. Nice honey band around the top.
That's that broken.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up out of there. Just take a look at it. Once I get one out, I can get to it and get it out. Just getting this stupid thing. Yeah, that's just full of nectar. Both sides. They're bringing in a lot of nectar, but they're not putting in the supers. I'm just wondering if it wouldn't be best to go down to a single brood chamber to get them to fill those flow frames up.
So we'd have kind of a place to.
Yeah, we'd have to do that in the fall.
Yeah.
But this is the only flow hive I've ever messed with.
There's
So.
brood on this side. Drone brood.
Mm-hmm.
Don't see her Jalen's pretty good at spotting queens on there. We spotted that one.
Last time.
It's been 3
Old
weeks.
bird over here.
Been 3 weeks since we've been in here. Well, we've already seen eggs, so we know there's a
Yeah.
queen in here. So again, it'd be nice to see her, but we don't have to. She seems to be doing a good job, huh?
I thought it was a swarm cell at the bottom. It wasn't.
Come on, move out of the way.
That's some drone brood.
Yeah, they ought to be done making drones for a while. I mean, there's plenty of drones in the
Oh yeah.
area, and swarm season is coming to an end. They won't be swarming on us anymore, hopefully, until later on this year, late swarms. Come on, get out of the way.
No. Got honey over here.
Yeah, got bee bread, honey.
Swarm cells at the bottom, other side. The peanut looking ones.
Yeah,
Right
those
here.
are some old ones.
Yeah, those are
Uh-oh.
old, yeah. They should eventually just break them down.
Yeah, that's empty. Those are just old cells that they had.
Might want to give it a little smoke right there.
Yeah, I think it went down.
Did it quit?
No, it shouldn't be. It should be lit. You just gotta pump it a little bit.
Let me see. Come on, let's get down there.
Yeah, it's going. It's going. Just keep smoking. It just dies down a little bit. It's still smoldering in there. It's smoking.
Yeah.
Well, let's go down to the lower box. I don't think she's up here.
Come on, boys, let's get off this frame. They're kind of crawling up the side from this frame.
Yeah, they'll find their way back in. Got into the honey there. Get the honey out. Okay. Take this box off. See what's in that bottom one. See if I can get it without smashing any bees. Got it? Yep. Got it. Okay. Still stuck. Hold on a second. There you go. That scared him up. Give him a little smoke, Jim. It's smoking.
Come on, girls, get in there.
Yeah, it gets to you, doesn't it?
A little bit.
Did you see where they developed the new smoker that uses
It's like a vapor.
vapor?
Yeah, it's smokeless. Yeah. I saw that at the trade show this year.
I can see where that would come in handy for somebody.
I'm not
that's
seeing
that-
any varroa mites on those drones either, so.
Yeah, it might come in handy for somebody that can't take the smoke.
Yeah, well,
Kind of pricey, I don't know.
I did a cutout this week, and it'll come in handy to move around in that house in the wall.
Oh, yeah.
Be smokeless, you know.
Yeah, that would be it.
But the lady asked me if I use smoke, and I said, no, I don't use smoke in a house, that's for sure. But they were in the wall behind the
Oh, he's got some.
brick. Walk back.
Yeah, just in case.
Yeah. This one doesn't seem to be doing
As much as the
as
other.
much as the other one. Of course, it's a 10 frame versus a 8 frame. The bottom boxes anyway. So it may seem like there's fewer bees, but there's less space for them in that other box.
There you got some.
They're still brooded in here.
Drones. Drones. There's one bit on the side.
Yeah. I don't see any eggs in those cells. She's got plenty of room to lay.
Okay, we got the brood over here. Poor brood. Well, she doesn't seem to be laying as good as that other that she wanted.
Right.
More over here.
Eagle-Eye Jaylon, you haven't found that queen yet for me.
Yeah, I just be trying to make sure I get a good video.
Oh, okay.
I was looking at first, but then I
A
saw
lot of
it.
bees on there.
Well, I sure appreciate you all helping out with the video today. I was going to bring my tripod in and I forgot it.
There's a lot of drone brood.
Yeah. But that's just the cells that were in that frame. It looks like an old frame that's again, we don't have to see her. We know she's in here, or she's been in here the last 3 days. We saw eggs earlier.
Little broods and sometimes in the past you make a video the frame and stuff, you don't see the queen. And then you look at the video,
Yeah, and you'll see
and
her
you'll
on the
see her
video.
right in there, and you didn't even see her. You know?
Yeah, I've done that quite a few times. I've missed her in real time, but editing the...
What's this right?
Oh, that's a drone.
That's
Yeah,
a
that's
big.
a
It's a
big
yellow big drone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're
There's some big drones. There's some with the, see, with the
yeah.
almost all black,
Mm-hmm.
too. A lot of dark ones.
Okay, well, we're not going to look anymore. That last frame is really in bad shape, and I hate to pull it out of there. I'm afraid it'll fall apart. So, we're just going to close it up, call it good.
We know she's there.
Yeah.
If you just talk to this queen over here, get your link.
Thank you. Oh, he's down in there. Okay. We want to smoke that, Jim, and then I'm going to set this up on its edge up there because it's got a lot of beads on the bottom. And
Yeah,
smoke it
yeah,
twice.
we'll smoke them up and back up inside.
Ready? Here it
Okay.
goes. Oh, man.
That's heavy. You smoke it on the bottom.
Yeah.
Come on, Dave, get in there.
Coming down.
Yeah, that rig for these blow hives that we had on the club site
Yeah.
to flip them, that's a contraption.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have one of those.
Yeah.
They're proud of them.
Yeah, yeah. Like somebody with a metal shop though, you could probably
Yeah.
find one easily.
I mean, they work on everything, not just
Yeah,
flow
I
hives. They
yeah.
work on everything. So
I used to.
you got her all ready to go.
Yeah, they all skin.
Okay. Well, we'll get this put back together and we'll stick them on here and we'll stain them up and call it good.
I gotta get like you, Mike,
What's that?
with the no gloves.
Man.
Oh, yeah.
How much-
I normally don't wear a full suit like this
Yeah,
either.
he wouldn't wear a hood sometimes.
Some-
So it's
but-
but they remember your
But
face.
your
though.
aunt doesn't like when I do
She, no,
that.
she's terrified. She's terrified.
Turn around, Jim.
Terrified. She's terrified.
Well, so I shouldn't have probably did this without gloves, but I didn't have my nitrile. And if I was going to mark those queens by hand, I couldn't do it with gloves on.
That is true, though. Always carry these in my bag.
Okay.
How much things it took you to get that confidence?
Oh, it didn't take
Well,
long at all.
Today, without a hood, would probably not been. They were kind of. This one got a little height.
Yeah.
This one was cool though.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and stain these up, and we'll get out of here. I appreciate everybody coming along with us today.
Thank you for coming with us.
Yeah,
Showing us
if you, yeah, thanks for all your work, hard work.
This is right. We need to do some more together.
If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Until we see you out the bee yard, happy beekeeping, and thanks for watching.